Hello. I'm going to sit quietly until more people join. Hi guys. Hello. How are you? God, you're all so prompt. I love it. I'm late for everything, usually. Hi. Hello. I'm having a big hair day today. I'm having remodeling done in my house. I can't find any of my hairbrushes, so I haven't. Yeah, actually, it's not that bad. It's quite epic. It's not on purpose. Yeah, it's quite sad. It's quite sad, that episode, isn't it? Again, it was my first time. It was my first time seeing it. So, we're on Wi-Fi tonight, so hopefully it'll be better. Probably not. And also, we have 3 guests, so I don't know how this is going to go. So, as always, bear with us. Let's see who we got. Okay, we have a Brian. Hey guys. Oh, Brian.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, very well, very well. Just
nice to see you.
You too. You too. How's the weather over there? I believe it's rainy.
It is raining. It's now it's sunny, you know. You just wait 5 minutes and it's like yeah.
Yeah. But it's horrible over here.
But it's cold for LA. I know all you people on the other side of the pond there are probably like, fuck off.
Exactly.
California.
Yeah,
we're bitching about 40-degree weather.
And I was like, oh my god, I had to get my light fleece. You know, oh dear.
But I do say, for the first time ever, and I've lived here since '93, I was riding my mountain bike up around the Hollywood sign, and there was actually snow on my jacket falling down.
What?
Yeah, like frozen raindrops. First time ever.
Wow.
I know.
Right, Mike, I just invited you there. So, Mike, check there's like a little plus box at the bottom. You'll see like a number. That's my invite. So, this is me. It's like herding cats every week, trying to explain how to use Instagram Live. Have you used it before? Is this your first?
Sorry?
Is this your first Instagram call?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're doing very well.
Yeah. Well, I saw something that popped up. It said, join live, but then all the comments kept on going up that I had to scroll back down to it.
Yeah.
Let me check if Connor's.
Yeah.
We're on separate ones just because of different followers and stuff. Let me check with him. Hold on real quick, okay?
I'm inviting him as well. He should have an invite. Mike is unable to join. Okay, I've just sent him an invite.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Hi, Kristian. Nice to see you.
It's good to see you. You didn't do matching
It's been a while.
In the same house.
Hi, Brian.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, we're losing. I got to hear you guys for the last few minutes. We're losing our Instagram Live virginity together today.
Wow. Okay, that's a little creepy, but it's definitely on. Let's see. I'm trying to find Mike here. Where are you, Mike?
Mike, where are you?
Right, you're invited again. We had I got a message saying he was unable to join a second ago, but hopefully that will.
Are you in Belfast?
I am. Yeah. And the cold and the rain.
Where the real cold and rain is?
Yeah, I'm north of the wall. We're not going to talk about that today, though.
Mike Crane gave us a comment. Sorry to interrupt. He wrote, I love this show.
Okay. Okay, well, you're invited to be a part of it, Mike.
Does he mean our flag means death, or does he mean this show right now?
I think it's obviously this
show right now.
Yeah. It's Emmy award-winning show that we're producing right now.
Yes.
I'm inviting you again, Mike. Check the little box at the bottom. if you look at the bottom of your screen, it will say comment, and there's like a little. Oh God.
Oh. You know what's so strange about Instagram is, you know how in our brains, how we know people's little photographs, but maybe we don't know their handle?
Yeah.
And somebody just popped up. I'm like, that's a friend of ours.
Ah.
Mike Crane still commenting.
What's he saying?
He said both.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's in regards to loving the show.
He loves both. Good answer.
Unless it's a Mike Crane imposter.
I don't think so. You never know, though. The internet is a crazy place. I'm just repeatedly inviting you, Mike. So look out for that little box at the bottom with the plus.
I mean, Mike has some kids. Can't he get his kids to come help him out?
That's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, that's what people are saying in the chat. It would not be We John Wednesday without technical issues, because I did this from a car last week.
I saw that. That was amazing.
Oh my God, with rats and prostitutes, and that was only in the interior of the car. Oh, you should have seen outside. Let's see. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody, if I'm talking over. Mike just called me. He said he can't figure it out. Can you resend him the invitation? Because for me, it popped up and I just clicked on it.
Yeah, I've done it about 5 times. Yeah. This has happened before. I mean, I've had to send multiple invites before. Can he request, Mike, you're here. Can you request to join the call? There should be an option there.
There he is.
God. Hello.
Well, I gave up on my computer and I'm on my phone now.
Oh, well, it doesn't work on computers. It only works on the phone. That was the issue. Sorry.
I'm 75 years old, apparently. So.
Who uses Instagram on their computer? Come on.
I went to Radio Shack to try to get the right kind of technology, but they didn't have any Instagrams there. So
I remember Radio Shack. We had them here also. But
did you buy a computer at Radio Shack?
No, I tried to find Instagrams. They didn't have any. So
did you buy a beeper?
I have like 5 beepers already, Brian. Thanks.
Mike, are you on the set of Our Flag Means Death?
I am.
I like your wallpaper.
I just flew down to New Zealand to just to check out the set.
Well,
hi guys.
That's just a lie.
I just moved.
Lots of questions.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's get to those.
Okay, we're going straight into it. This is from Jeff, the accountant, who may well be an accountant or not. Were there any moments during filming that caused you to break character? Are we going to go clockwise for these questions? So, starting with Brian.
Oh, did I break? I'm sure I broke. When there was the group scene when at the end of the episode 5 where they were all accusing him, there was definitely breaks because there was some improvisation going on there, and yeah, definitely.
I mean, it was hilarious. It's
Sorry.
It's a really good scene. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Well, I don't know if we're clockwise
Connor.
in the same way.
Is that me? Am I next?
Yeah, we'll go for Connor.
You know, I think maybe I corpsed, just to bust out that terminology.
Oh, wow.
I corpsed a bit with myself, but possibly with Rory and Mike when we were on the top of the ship in episode 9. I feel like there was a lot of opportunity to whisper things. Also, though, in an earlier episode when Leslie Jones was there, I had the pleasure of being on set and slightly in scene for her entrance in the bar. And I remember I was locked in a little prison cage, and I believe she started her first take with, "The fuck did you say to me?" And that was a real icebreaker for everybody. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think I broke in that, but I'm not sure the camera was even on me. But yeah, certainly there's a lot of opportunity for breakage.
Yeah. And what about you, Mike?
I mean, I'm way too deep into Wellington for that to ever happen.
Yeah.
I'm in Wellington like 3 days before, at least 3 days after. No, maybe the treaty signing, because Taika and Reese just made up the whole scene.
Of course.
It was as if there was never any script, and they're pretty funny guys. So I think during that scene, which I think is the 9th episode, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just happened here. Yeah, I think for me, anything with Rory was very hard not to laugh. He's such a funny guy, and he changes everything every time. No, he's a really funny guy.
He's so good in it.
Yeah. So this is from Dax, and this is for Connor. Okay.
Okay.
Do you think? Get ready for lots of questions like this. Do you think Officer Hornbury maybe fell in love with Steed a little?
Dax, I love your name and I love that question. I definitely think Hornbury has a healthy dose of Stockholm syndrome, for sure. I'd like to think that Hornbury lives a very regimented life, so this kidnapping, it may feel like an opportunity for a bit of a cruise adventure with merry band of pranksters. And yeah, I think there's some very real Stockholm syndrome and some love for Steve, for sure.
Okay, I love that. That's very incestuous. People are so interested in the whole romance of this show. I really love it. Even when there is none.
I miss
There's a
you
lot
guys.
of opportunity for longing on the seas.
Oh yeah, I mean, why would you waste that? So from Thompson for everybody. This is a weird question, and that's why we picked it. Any favorite catering or memorable food moments, and were you fed well?
Mike, do you want to take this one?
That's for all of you. You can't escape.
Oh, wait, why? Tell me. Are you inviting me?
Did you enjoy the on-set catering?
Did I Connor?
Yeah, did you like the food?
I'll go. Every job I have, I always eat a red vine off of craft service just for good luck. And so I'll have a slice of licorice, but you know, the food was great. You got to be careful because you can, if you're on it a long time, you can definitely gain some pounds.
Yeah.
I did a lot of snacking. I mean, that was mostly what I was there for, was to snack. There were a couple minutes of acting in there, but mostly peanut M&Ms and Skittles, I think. Mostly what I was doing.
Healthy choices.
I remember the M&Ms. Yeah, very healthy. And what about you, Connor?
Yeah, I think we were very well fed, for sure. There was a change in catering that happened over the course of the shoot, if I'm remembering correctly, or there was talk about a new catering company coming in.
Okay.
Oh, scandal!
Yeah, I mean, we were well nourished. I don't want to rate either of the catering companies. I'm sure it was a lot of work they had to do. What's really memorable is eating group meals together up in that second story room. Mm-hmm. And when we first started the shoot, it was so hot in Los Angeles and in that room. So it was pretty remarkable. And we wore bibs to cover our costumes.
I will never forget how hot it was when we were filming that. It was absolutely
It was a scorcher.
Fucking inferno. You know, I mean, I don't know how you guys cope. You open the door and it's like being in a microwave.
Yeah.
What?
Can happen.
Yeah. Not here. So, okay. This is from Branwyn, and this is for Brian.
Yeah.
You make amazing ceramic art, and many of your pieces are inspired by sea plants and corals.
Yeah.
Do you love the sea in particular, and would you like to live on a ship?
Repeat the question again. I got lost in my corals were amazing.
Do you love the sea in particular, and would you like to live on a ship?
Okay. I do. I have learned to love the sea. It took me a while. I grew up in the high desert in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so I was raised in dry land. But living out here for over 30 years, I have loved the sea. Honestly, if you don't know, my ceramics is built by Gattas. It's on Instagram, which is why this person probably knows about that. I was trying to make a perfect vase one day, and I totally fucked it up. And so then I said to myself, I'll just push on through and just keep fucking it up more and more and more. And by the time I got done with it, it kind of looked like coral, which sent me in that whole, like, down that trajectory, which led me to what I make today. I would like to live on a ship, but knowing that I can get off the ship whenever I want.
That's important.
Yeah,
that's pretty important. Okay. A lot of people asked this question. It was very popular. Which of you would have switched to being a pirate? And what would your specialization of pirating be?
I think Siegfried would be a butt pirate.
Well, it's not a shock. I mean, it's not really a surprise for anybody, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, that feels on brand for sure.
Yeah.
I would like to jump in and say that I think Hornberry has some pirate longings.
I think so too.
That go along with the Stockholm syndrome. I think if Hornberry did become a pirate, you know, I think that regimented background, all of the military training, etc. I think, you know, he'd be good at keeping people in line, keeping the crew in line, but also I wouldn't be surprised if he was overpowered quite easily and made to clean the underside of the ship.
I can see that. What about you, Mike?
I don't know. I think Wellington is a pretty proud, you know, British white supremacist colonizer. Although I don't think, you know, he's a pretty ambitious guy. And we did turn on the captain pretty quickly. So depending on the circumstances.
Okay. Self-preservation.
Have to do it.
Okay. Okay, what have we got now? Okay, this is from Grit Writes Stuff. As supporting characters, did you realize how popular and appreciated your characters would be?
I'm still not aware.
I'm telling you right now, you are popular and appreciated.
Well, that's great. That's great. Wow.
I'm
glad I did this.
We'll see how many ceramics Brian Gattas sells now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
I mean, I was surprised. I mean, I knew the scripts and the stuff and the cast and the whole crew was, you know, top notch and amazing. But a lot of times you can have all that, but it just doesn't work out or come together. And so the level that the sort of cult audience that this attracted kind of, it blew me away in a way, because the fans are so dedicated, and it's so awesome to see and be a part of that show. I mean, I did one episode, and I mean, it's the first time I've ever had fan art made of me, which was a whole new concept for me.
Yeah.
So that was flattering and really interesting.
Yeah, the fan art has been incredible, and just the inspiration that people have gotten from the show, and then the inspiration among the art. It's just so cool to see that.
Yeah. There's a question I can tie to this. Actually, I think it's kind of the same question. Bear with me. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. What did you think of the show as you were filming it, as we were making it? What did you think of the script? And because for me, I obviously thought it was very funny, but I wasn't sure how it'd be received. You know, it's because I could see it being popular with a British audience, with a British sense of humor. I wasn't sure how it would translate, but I'm really glad that it has, obviously. But what about you guys?
I will say, you know, as a gay person, it was incredible to see the LGBTQ plus fans that have just loved the show, and that's been so cool. And personally, so fun to be a part of a show that is so queer forward, if you will. So yeah, it's pretty mind blowing. And Mike and I got to go to drama school together, and we went with our pal who created this show, Dave Jenkins. So to see the success of the show for Dave has been unbelievable too. Really, really fun.
I'm not sure if everyone knows that you guys went to, you guys studied together. So that's an interesting factoid. That was another one of my questions, which you fucked up, but thank you very much.
Spoiler.
I have a factoid I can save.
Oh, please do. We have Dave on next week. So that's going to be...
You have Jenkins on next week?
Yeah. That's the big one. That's what we're all waiting for.
Nice.
I'm keeping all the awkward and horrible questions for him. So...
I mean, I was blown away when I read the pilot.
Yeah.
I mean, Jenkins was always a really great writer, but I think when he turned to focusing just on writing, he just like all of a sudden, I don't know, became this brilliant writer like overnight. I mean, he was always very talented, but then all of a sudden, so the pilot blew my mind. And then I just remember everyone on the set, you know, hair, makeup, like everyone talking about how much they genuinely loved the show. Yeah. So I was hopeful. Yeah. And, you know, you never know. I'm not always good at predicting how things are going to be received, but I'm glad it was.
There were a lot of good attitudes on the shoot. People were really excited to be there, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a really fun show to work on. Let's see. Okay.
I just want to say everybody's hair looks very nice today.
Everyone looks very handsome.
Just to toot our own horns.
Kristian, I wish I could rock your do. That's amazing.
Well, I was actually telling the people a fact about my do before you came on. My bedroom is being remodeled, and I can't find my brush, so I literally just went before I came on.
So good.
Thank you. I think it's terrible, but anyway, let's see. This is from Charlie Willow Angel, and it's for Michael and Connor primarily. Which of the flags in episode 1 did you like the best?
I liked the cat flag the best.
Of course, the cat flag was amazing.
For sure.
I love the cat. Wasn't there a vomit flag? Like vomiting buttons?
A skeleton vomiting on someone's head.
A baby skeleton? A skeleton vomiting up a baby skeleton, maybe?
They were terrifying.
Yeah.
Fucking terrifying stuff. You know?
I mean, just a testament to the props department. Just the the care that went into making the props were just incredible across the board, and the costumes, of course.
And the sets.
And the sets were pretty damn good too.
Third.
Yeah.
Vomiting buttons. Somebody just wrote vomiting buttons.
It was vomiting buttons.
Why did I say vomiting baby skeletons? That's for another episode.
That's your secret win, Connor.
Oh my god. Let's see.
Vomiting baby skeletons.
I mean, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing now.
Pretty dark.
This is from the real Jedediah. That's for everybody. We all love pets and dogs and cats here. It's very popular in this show. So if your character could have any pet to represent them or whatever, what would it be?
Hold on, I got distracted by a comment. What can you repeat?
Yeah, it happens. That's why I try not to look. I have to.
Yeah.
Stop looking. What would your character's pet be? Which animal?
Mine would be a Labradoodle to match my hair, my wig that I wore. In fact, I could just shave my Labradoodle at home and then I just glue it on and wear it as my wig when I go out.
Nice.
I love that.
Mine would be like a little weasel that I could pet like this. Yeah.
A weasel.
A weasel.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Weasel.
I think mine would be a small dog, like some sort of teacup dog with very soft fur, who was very sweet, and I could carry her around in my pocket if I needed to.
I can totally say that. That's not a shock. Out of all of those answers, definitely. I can supply one. Actually, there are 3 of those outside this room door, which I'm not letting in because they're very noisy. In real life, Brenda Sue asks, "Did Jonathan the Seagull ever shit on anyone's head?"
Well, did he shit on Button's head?
I don't think he did.
No.
It was a very well controlled seagull.
I mean, I had a lot of bird shit on my face over the course of being held hostage, and I will say, full disclosure, it was not real, but it looked quite real.
Well, that's upsetting.
Yeah, you wanted it to be real.
What was it made of?
They used paint, and I mean, they did the makeup department was extraordinary. They, I don't know exactly what they used. It was chunky though.
Ooh.
And it dripped down my wig. I think some of it was glue, some of it was paint. It's very effective.
Chunky is never a good word to describe bodily fluids. I mean,
the makeup and hair, just a fact, they won for best period styling. The makeup and hair department on the show, they won like the Oscar of so that's pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
I have to. This is not about Our Flag Means Death, but it wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be me if I didn't mention Game of Thrones. When we were in the cave with the 3-eyed raven, we had lots of trained ravens, and they are not nice birds. And the trainer came over and said, "If it looks you in the eye, look away. If it lands on your shoulder, cover your eyes. Quick, it's gonna go for your eyes." Whatever, do not react. Of course, the first take, the fucking thing came over on my head. And my first reaction was to stand up and wave my arms around and a high-pitched scream. It worked. The bird did take off. It took like a big chunk of my hair. But I still have both my eyes.
You still have your eyes, though.
I still have my eyes, and that's important, apparently. Okay.
That's terrifying.
This is all in my handwriting, which is like total serial killer. So this is actually a question for me, which I'm going to take the spotlight here because I like to answer questions like this. This is from asking me, did I play a sport in school and did I feel pressurized because of my size? Yeah, yes and yes. I went to a school for music. My mother chose a school for me because it was a really good school for music. But the minute they saw me, they were like, fuck music, he's going to play rugby. So they make me play rugby, and I have no interest, apart from being on a pitch with boys in shorts. I have no interest in rugby. And then they forced me to do that, and never encouraged me in music in any way. But I did myself, so it didn't really matter. So yes, the answer is yes and yes to that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we've got one or two more.
I relate, Kristian, by the way.
Yeah, I would imagine you would. You're a tall guy, like you're pretty much.
I'm tall. There was a lot of hope for me to play basketball, but it was not to be.
I have never scored one basket in my life.
We got to change that.
I'm so cockeyed. I think it's so close. It's so close. I just can't do it. My whole field of vision is too gay. I think staying through like
We're all together.
A pink haze. I don't know.
I get it.
Nobody wants me to play sports, and that's why I'm an actor.
Yeah. What's up? Anyway, this is for Brian.
Yep.
Siegfried is one of my favorite smaller characters in the show. How did you come up with the personality and accent?
That's funny because he was originally French, and I did it in French, and the creator, Dave Jenkins, was like, he's like, can you do French? And I was like, yeah, and I did it. He goes, okay, no. What other accents can you do? And I said, I can do German pretty good. And then I did German, and he was like, oh, yeah, stick with German. And so that's how that came about.
I think we have David in the room, by the way. Hey, David.
What's that?
Oh, Dave Fane. Hey, Dave.
Oh, nice. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
You can't keep him away. I need some sort of security for this room.
Wasn't he in your last episode?
Yeah, I had to. I felt sorry for him. You know, it was time. Oh my god.
Did I answer the question? I can't even remember.
You did.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I do this all the time. I'm like a politician. I just talk and give the answer. It's almost like Donald Trump. I just say like what I feel like I want to say. I might not be. Not that I ever want to compare myself to Donald Trump. That's a very bad comparison. Very bad comparison. For Michael and Connor, did you draw lots, or like, did you draw straws, as who would be the bad guy and who would be the good officer, who would be like the good and bad guy, or was that pre-decided?
I'd say that David Jenkins drew those straws when he wrote the pilot. Yeah, would you agree, Mike?
Yeah, I think that's in the text.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's in your personalities too.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I mean,
there's a compliment in there, Mike.
I don't know.
I want to be cast as someone bad. I want to.
it's fun.
Okay.
Fun fact.
It is. I mean, playing a bad guy is fun.
I bet.
It really is.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to finish with this question because it's a good overall general question for everybody. What was your favorite memory of working on the show?
Oh wow! For me,
You don't have any of you. That's terrible.
I think my favorite memory was driving into Warner Brothers studio so early in the morning. It was still dark outside. That just was an incredible feeling to get to go to work there with all of you guys, and just that very first day on set was wild. Just to see all of the work, the beautiful artistic work that was put in, the ship that they built. I mean, it was just such an incredible spectacle to walk into those studios and onto those sets. So I'd say for me, it was like the first day of work. Mike, Brian?
I'm not saying this just to butter you up, Connor, but my favorite part of this was hanging out with Connor.
Oh, that's so nice.
We knew each other, but we didn't know each other that well, and then we just spent like almost a whole summer hanging out. Just
That's very sweet, Mike. Thank you. Back at you.
On a set like that, when you have nothing to do but eat Skittles and shoot the shit.
And have wig fittings.
Wig fitting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to work professionally with people you came up with in drama school.
Yeah. Connor's a good hang, a good long-term hang.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
I feel love.
My favorite part, I think, would probably be the scene where Blackbeard is sitting down at the table and he doesn't know what utensils to use. It was more of an intimate little group there with such talented people that it was great to sort of just kick back and watch how they work and come up with stuff and improvise. Like it was. That's when I was like, this is special. It was just so much fun with all the, the costume and, the sets and all that stuff. I was just like, wow, how did I end up here?
I mean, there were a lot of questions about did you improvise and stuff, but I think across the board we all did. Everyone improvised a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole show was 20 to maybe 40%, I would say, slightly improvised.
Yeah.
It's hugely improvised, which is really great. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I can't believe this has actually worked. 3 people at once.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like we have our little squares here. It worked out perfectly.
I know. It's like celebrity squares. You have that over there?
Technology works.
Hollywood squares.
Hollywood squares.
Yeah, that's right.
We're really aging ourselves up with that reference.
Well,
or the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch.
Also a very recent reference.
Yeah. I'm only 27. I heard about those shows.
Of course. Yes.
Christian, thank you so much. This was fun.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on. Guys, next week I'll be here. I'm thinking about, we're talking shop here. I'm thinking about maybe doing it on Twitch, and then I'll send out a link. Maybe. If you don't hear from me, it's going to be the same place, same time next week, just so it's a little bit more stable. But it's been pretty stable tonight. I'm pretty happy with how it's went. So David Jenkins next week, unless he cancels and makes me look like a dick.
You can call us up again, and I'll just do my imitation of Dave.
Yeah.
I want to say that now. You can't say that. I'm not. I'll let you practice. For a week. Guys, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you get to see you soon in real life.
Yeah. Hope so.
Yeah, thank you for being on. See you next week, guys.
All right. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.